Hello again. Welcome to a video on the 6 powerful habits for living a simple life. Humanity was created as a triune aspect, and this is evident in every ancient tradition for at least 6,000 years, and has been intricately woven into all cultural societies because it is the core of what it means to be fully human. These are, of course, body, mind, and spirit, but also energy, knowledge, and harmony. It can be thought of as power, wisdom, and love. It's represented symbolically as sun, air, and water. But it's also child, father, and mother. To live an authentic life, one that is in harmony with these 3 divine aspects, it is valuable to develop 6 specific habits that honor each one of these, and to integrate them fully into one's life at a practical level. Now, this is something that anyone can do right now. You don't have to wait until the future. These are habits that are essential stepping stones that lead toward a life of freedom and financial independence. Wherever you are in life, this is the place to start. After 30 years of living a simple, primal, conscious life, I can confidently share that these are the things that have proven to be the most treasured skills and will lead anyone towards success and natural abundance. The first 2 are skills for the mind. Number 1, read books. In fact, older books are even better. We've become a culture that has become infatuated with technology and information. In many ways, this has been beneficial to speeding up the intellectual and spiritual evolution of the human species, yet not without some severe and costly downsides. The overuse of computers and cell phones has caused a new kind of addiction. It replaces meaningful social interactions with artificial virtual activities and superficial interactions. The consequences of this have become more obvious over the last 30 years, and it will inevitably end in a downward spiral, disconnecting generations from the time-honored traditions of mental and physical as well as emotional health. So put your phone away more. Be aware of how much time you are spending jacked into the simulacrum matrix. Turn off your phone. Go outside and be with nature. The superior-minded person knows how to balance and ground themselves directly with the earthly mother and the cosmic heavenly Father. Number 2, invest in real assets. What are real assets? It's tangible things of value, like land, silver, gold, food, fuel. Throughout all of ancient history, people who thrived the best were those who had invested in land, silver, and gold. They avoided unnecessary and overwhelming debt. To live a simple life, you must get yourself on the right side of compounding interest. Therefore, move toward acquiring hard assets. Stop relying on credit cards. Put your money into real money. This will preserve your wealth. And this means foremost, you've got to learn to live within your means. We are facing a crisis of catastrophic debt. This is what constitutes a poverty mentality. This is what it really is. People often look at a person who lives modestly and they think, oh, he's got a poverty mentality. When in fact, he may very well be the person with no debt because he owns a piece of land, he has some silver coins, and he lives in a simple cabin and grows some of his own food. The next two skills are for the spirit. Creative work. To create is a divine form of work and reflects the abundant creative force of the Spirit. And this brings tremendous benefits for anyone who has some kind of enjoyable art to be a part of. This can be anything from music to writing to pottery. We are fortunate to live at a time where almost anyone can develop a creative art to express themselves in such a way that brings joy and pleasure to their hands and their heart. So I encourage you, get in touch with what you deeply desire and begin to explore this more and more. Number 4, learn a practical skill. Equally important is to be open to learning some kind of practical skill. In order to live a simple, self-reliant, and independent life, it's important to be a jack of all trades rather than a professional expert. The notion of developing a mono-skill and then making that your one and only expertise is perhaps the worst delusion that was ever promoted by universities and the government. I asked my grandfather once what he did for a living, and he looked at me like I was crazy. He said, "What do you mean, what do I do for a living? I did whatever I needed to do." This response surprised me, but it made me realize he didn't even think in terms of a single specialty. Instead, my grandfather possessed many valuable skills, because that is how generations before him, all throughout the past, have always been. So we too need to get away from this mindset that we need to become good at only one skill and then sell our labor as a way to make a life or make a living. The final 2 skills are for the body. Number 5, eat less. Practice intermittent fasting. This one skill alone is a complete game changer. To learn how to fast for longer and longer periods of time offers tremendous benefits. Now, this topic is far too vast to cover here, but if you do want to learn more about the science of intermittent fasting, I recommend the videos by Dr. Mindy Pelz. She has a channel on YouTube, And she has produced dozens of interviews, videos, and podcasts, each one covering the healing benefits of fasting and guide to healthy eating. Please do not dismiss this topic. I can honestly say that fasting has brought my life so many advantages, and it causes a rippling effect. Everything from better health to more appreciation of food, cheaper grocery bills, less medical expenses, and of course, more free time and mental clarity. And finally, number 6, you've got to exercise at least 3 times a week. Find a way to move your body. Find something you truly enjoy, whether it's walking, lifting weights, yoga, dancing, swimming, bowling, some kind of sport, or martial art. It really doesn't matter, but you must move. Again, put away your phone. Go outside, hike, stretch, spend time outside in the sunshine, do gardening, painting, bike riding, whatever you like. Cosmotherapy and movement are essential to living a healthy and simple life. As you adapt these habits and practical skills, you will surely discover more things that are unique to your own situation and lifestyle. A simple life is one that truly leads to freedom, real prosperity, natural abundance, and it strengthens each aspect of your humanness. Peace be with you.